Hello, caffeine fiends. It's been a hot minute since we last spoke, but that's okay. It's your boy Vince, the Mean Bean Machine, and today we're doing a coffee review of Argyll Coffee Roasters Polar Espresso. So, I received a lot of coffee over the Christmas period. I'm still working my way through it, and this was one of those Christmas gift sets that I got. So it came in a nice little kind of gift set with Northern Lights Ethiopia Barucho coffee, which I am also yet to try, so there'll probably be a review of that coming. But I thought I'd give this one a go first. So it comes in this beautiful little tin, little foil seal to keep it all fresh. And I like Argyll Coffee are one of my favourite roasters at the moment. They're a little roastery up on the west coast of Scotland in a tiny little place called Tinnabrook. And it's exquisite coffee. It's really nice stuff. It's really kind of good for someone of my palate who likes kind of sweet caramelly coffees. So this is a Kenyan Kiri AB coffee, exquisitely fruity. Ooh, interesting. From the Kiri milling station in Kirinyaga. I'm really sorry to any Kenyans listening to this as I butcher these names and places. But yeah, bursting with sweetness, it's the perfect way to round off a festive feast with friends and family. Now, I'm not having a festive feast, I'm having a nice coffee at home. Christmas is done and dusted. It's actually the start of February now, but I'm excited for this. So I don't know how much it would cost on its own because it was a gift. I'm guessing it's 250 grams, so I'm guessing about the average rate of like 12.50 maybe, probably around that. But lovely little tin, lovely. I love everything Argyll Coffee do. I'm not usually a fruity coffee drinker per se, but it's got this sort of festive vibe. So it claims to taste of berries, apricot and fig. So very sweet, quite acidic I would imagine. But fig is kind of caramelly. I guess that's sort of a festive way of saying there's going to be a caramelly, syrupy coating on the tongue. So that is what I'm sort of expecting from those tasting notes. Like I say, I'm a big fan of Argyll Coffee Roasters, so I'm hoping this kind of lives up to that. We'll give it a go, as per usual, with the espresso, an oat latte, and then just water to cleanse my palate. So, let's... I've got this little note on their stuff. So, let's give the espresso a kind of a go as well. Give it a quick sniff. Oh, there is a strong kind of fruity, figgy sense to it. There's a syrupiness I can smell in there. Quite rich, quite, you know, that sort of pungent coating of like a denser fruit, like a fig or a date or something. So I'm expecting this to be quite rich, actually. We'll give it a go. Not as striking or as acidic as I first expected. The berry really sits there nicely. I think the fig is right, that sort of caramelly. I suppose if you eat a date and it's almost like as a vegan, dates are used a lot as a sort of a caramel replacer in things, and I get that sort of sense of like a datey, figgy sweetness. Not really very biting or acidic, which is strange because the taste kind of, your brain, or my brain certainly, associates it with that sort of biting a little bit of bite at the back of the throat. It's not smooth as heck, smooth as anything, which is really nice, but there is that rich darkness to it that you'd expect from kind of figs. There's a bit of berryness. I don't really get apricot. Maybe a little hint of it. Berries, I could sort of get. There's a sweetness at the very tip of the tongue, but I'd say that figgy flavour is very much the preeminent flavour coming through there. However, I think with oat milk that will become more caramelly and pronounced, and then maybe that undertone of apricot, hopefully that light sweetness, will sort of come through as an aftertaste, a sort of nice pleasant afterthought. That's what I'm sort of expecting. But as an espresso, I enjoyed that. Not a big espresso drinker, but I quite liked that. There's almost not a sourness, that would be wrong because I've just said it's sweet, but there's that level of kind of density and darkness that kind of pulls through. That's quite enjoyable with those sort of sweet notes. So cleanse the old palate again. The espresso with my new favourite cup. A few new things around. You may notice my new go-to mug for lattes. So give this a go. Really warm and caramelly coming through there. Very nice. But you still lose a lot of that flavour, as you would with lattes, but a lot of that is sort of lost. That density is sort of lost. I am getting that lighter apricot note more so, actually, which is very interesting, because that density has almost disappeared and leaves, you get obviously a lot of milk and then just a light sprinkling of apricot. So that's coming through more, which is very, very interesting. But it's not particularly strong enough to really power through that latte. I quite enjoy that as a mild latte. If you're not a massive coffee drinker, but like a nice afternoon milky drink, I think that might be the one for you. Not too strong. But I think that really comes into its own as an espresso, possibly even as a black coffee, a long kind of black coffee. So, yeah, nice richness to it. Not too kind of in your face though. So I'll go away, have some thoughts, and yeah, let you know what my findings are. But in the meantime, do like and subscribe. Find us on Instagram at the Vince Wood. That's my Instagram, but you'll see coffee stuff up there, and also on TikTok at Get Beamed Coffee. Take care, and I'll be back in a sec. Just some final thoughts on that. It's a dense, sweet espresso with a smooth, syrupy texture, which is very nice. That figginess really comes through, very caramelly. But it becomes lighter and fruitier as an oat latte, but it's very mild. It's a very mild latte milky drink. So I've given it a 3 just because it's mild. It doesn't really punch you in the gut, but that doesn't mean it's a bad coffee. I really enjoyed it as coffee, but it's a mild coffee as a milk drink, and I think it's one for the black coffee drinkers more so. And that's the Argyll Coffee Polar Espresso, but it's no longer sold as the Polar Espresso, it's sold as the Kyrie B. Really nice coffee. Do check out Argyl's stuff. I really do like them. Thank you very much, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.